Hello. It's a wet day here at Magic Kingdom, and Rhino often refers to me as the trash, so I thought I'd wear my bag and please him. Anyway, I am here outside the Pinocchio village Haus. I believe that's how it's pronounced, that's the exact pronunciation, and I'm very hungry, so I'm going to pop inside and I'm going to have something to eat. Okay, so I have been and got my food here at the Pinocchio Village Haus. I went for the flatbread. Oh, it must be a certain time of day. Anyway, this is the flatbread I got. It's the sausage and red pepper flatbread. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's not too huge, but you know, I've always found the quick service sizes to be on the smaller side. So I'm gonna dig into this and I'll let you know how it is in just a minute. Okay, so I'm at that halfway point now, and honestly, this is actually a really good flatbread. Just lately, I feel like Disney has really stepped up their, excuse me, they've really stepped up their quick service quality. The cheese on there is really good. It's like a really good mozzarella. It's something you'd expect to find like on a higher end pizza. Peppers are very good, and the quality of meat as well is very good as well. Like the sausage has been spiced very well, so it's more like a sausage meatball rather than like the traditional cut sausage. So yeah, I'm actually impressed with it. The price of this is $10.99, which, you know, it's slightly on the higher side, but in all honesty, even if you were to buy something like this outside of a park, it's only a couple of dollars more. I think what really pushes up food at Disney, the cost of food, is the desserts, number one, and number two, the soda that you get. But no, I would say so far I'm pretty impressed. I did get a dessert as well, so we'll come on to that in just a minute. But no, I'm going to tuck into this and I'm going to finish it off. Okay, so for dessert I went for the chocolate cake. I thought it might be like a specialty chocolate cake. Turns out it's not. It's just like all the other chocolate cakes you can get at the quick service locations. The only difference with this one is it's the sorriest looking chocolate cake you've ever seen in your life. You can count the Mickey sprinkles on there. So yeah, let me dig into it. Okay, so it's exactly as I expected. It's a very generic tasting dessert from a quick service location at Disney. It's very, very sweet. It's just, yeah, a lot of disappointment in there. The actual spongy part of the chocolate cake, it's not very moist at all. It's actually quite dry. And then the like the creamier part on top isn't that creamy at all. It's just sweet. So I would say it's a bit of a disappointment, but it's not the signature dessert like I assumed it was. The tiramisu gelato is actually the signature dessert, so you might want to try that one if you come here, because this chocolate cake, oh, it's getting windy. Yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment, to be honest. Okay, so I am all done with my food here at the Pinocchio Village Haus. Yeah, it's pretty good, to be honest. I enjoyed the flatbread a lot, but flatbreads aren't all you can get here. You can also get a range of other items. They do 2 or 3 different kinds of flatbread with pepperoni and whatnot on there. But you can also get chicken tenders, which isn't a surprise. You can get those at nearly all quick service locations, and you can also get chicken parm as well. I've actually had the chance to try the chicken parm sandwich. Whoa! Those hurricanes are coming. I had the chance to try the chicken parm sandwich here before, and I actually wasn't that impressed with the chicken parm sandwich. But the flatbreads, on the other hand, are actually very good. So yeah, it's one of those where if you're gonna come, make sure you come and you get the flatbreads rather than some of the other things they have on the menu there. So overall, I'd say I was pretty impressed with the place. I think the big selling point for the Pinocchio Village Haus is actually the setting. It's one of the quick service locations that actually has a bit more theming involved inside. So you can see like the Pinocchios on the wall, it's decorated very nicely. And you also have the option as well to see the, I forgot what it's called. It's a Small World, there we go. How could I forget that? It is a Small World. But no, you actually have the option to look out over It's a Small World, the It's a Small World attraction, and yeah, see that. I would have shown that to you guys, but right now It's a Small World is actually down for refurbishment, so they've just got black curtains up. But it's not the only place you can sit that's interesting. I initially started off upstairs on the balcony, and that gives you a great view of Cinderella Castle. So I was actually very impressed at the amount of seating they had here, and also how good the seating was. So food can be hit or miss. I actually had a good experience this time, but it's not always been great. But the location itself is pretty spot on.